Hey now, I'm Phil.
And I'm Carly.
And welcome back to our series where we're commentating on our games from the Irish Catan Premier League.
It's Phil's third game today after a semi-disappointing start, I think it's fair to say.
Yes, third in both games. Not the greatest.
One of them was joint third. So
Joined third, yes, okay, fair enough. But still, not the greatest start. But it only takes one win to get you out of the danger zone.
Which is where you are at the moment. It's sort of the bottom half of the table, but one win and you'll be securely in the middle.
Securely, we like the middle.
Which is where I'm sitting currently. Not great for me either, but it'll get you out of potential relegation.
Yes, hopefully.
Shall we see how you get on?
Let's roll.
Look at that wheat cluster.
Look at that wheat. It's insane. Wheat port annoyingly far away from it.
Oh yeah.
But look at that, 962, 963, so much ore.
Yeah, you'd be tempted, wouldn't you? 510 for 96. Yeah, probably this. No, if you went on the 963, somebody could just be cheeky. I'd almost do the 510 for and then the 62.
Yeah, definitely, because you're going to get cities.
Yeah,
for sure. So,
two of
them. Good spot there. 5, 8, 10.
Yep, I think that's probably the most solid starting spot.
Yeah, because they're definitely going to. Purple's definitely going to. Well, should definitely get wheat on the way back.
Also, look at that 5 on wood, the wood port right there. If you were to build 2 roads, you'd be on a 5 on 4. Really nice.
Real good. So, the 483. So I'm thinking there's not a lot of brick.
Yes.
So bricks are going to be a huge thing. And then being on the wheat, the 3 wood isn't the greatest, but it's the worst wood in the game. But then again, with the best brick, I'm hoping to trade.
A little bit of back and forth.
Yeah. Plus also by going there, then the only other place for the brick that someone else might go for is the 10-8 coast, which isn't the best. But because purple's not going to go on the 10-8. Well, I doubt purple won't go on the 10-8 coast as they already on 10 and 8 and they already have brick. So, it should be safe. But is anybody going to go on the 5, 4, 10? That's the thing.
I can see someone going on the 9, 5, 10 much sooner. I'm also, like you were saying, not great brick in this game, but for a second settlement, maybe on the 8-10 top right, going up to the brick port and settling them between the 9 and the 10 sheep wheat. Yeah.
That's good too.
Good. That would be a good, maybe mid-game strategy.
Yeah. 11. That's good too. Good for the wood, of course, anyway, because there's no wood really left. I mean, there's the 3, the 963, but you're banking all on the ore, and they've got all the resources now. Green being last.
I think that's a really good shout. Confused by their second road placement. I suppose maybe they're thinking build up, connect to a longest road.
Yes. I mean, I assume so, because there's no way that the 693 is going to be available, because even if someone goes on the 962.
Yeah.
So green is probably thinking of going up and linking. But I think if I was green, I would have gone between the 10 and the 11. Because if you're going to link, you could possibly just nip over to the 6-3 desert.
Yeah.
Where maybe, unless they're hoping to nip over to the 5-10-9, but not 5-10-4, but that's going to be gone because, the 9.
Yeah, that's what I was saying. I did think that's a bit more attractive.
Yeah, for sure. Because now, I mean, look at red. The city's dev cards, they're so set up.
Absolutely. And they have lines of access to get to brick if they want to.
Yeah.
So
I need sheep and ore. The only one then available is the 962. And I'm thinking if I go there, I can hopefully get some cities quick. I've got the bottom right side, the bottom right corner to myself. Of the bottom right corner of the island myself to possibly get along this road.
Loads of expansion opportunities, totally.
Still conscious that purple will need to go, but purple's probably going to go on the 11, 6, 12.
That's what I would guess. Purple's probably thinking they
or maybe on the if they went on the 6-3. I know it's on the desert, but then they could get up to the Woodport. But then, if you're going to go on the desert, probably the 11, 12, 6 is probably better.
I think it would be, yeah. And I think you should prioritise wheat over sheep with what they have,
So Yeah, I think the better one to do is on the 2. Because, I mean, the 963 would be better pips-wise, but I need the sheep. And I'm thinking if I get down to the wheat port, I'm on the 4, could possibly go to the 10-8. So,
yes,
you know, I've got chances for expansion here.
You do. So long as red isn't like, I want a brick and tries to get to that 10-8 before you.
Yes. So I'm thinking purple's going to go on the, purple 11, 6, 12. And if I was purple, then I'd put the road between the 11 and the 6, facing the desert to hopefully get down to the 3 desert.
I might put it north to, okay, yeah, there you go.
Well, you see, they can already get the 3 to, if they want a 3 to 1, it's on the 5. And a 3 to 1 is better on a 5 than of 11 and a 12.
Although they're not going to go for the 3 to 1, they're going to do exactly that.
Yeah, because they have a road in hand.
Absolutely. Plus, you know, more that the wood port's way more lucrative for them. 6 to 5, happy days.
Yeah, for sure. So, I mean, at this stage, you just got to go. I mean, the 8 ore is good too, but it's early game.
Yeah, I'd be going for someone who has wheat, so we know exactly. Red does have really good number distribution, like really good.
Yeah.
Not a huge amount to go and get new numbers unless he builds towards the 6-3 in the desert and competes with purple.
Mm-hmm.
But I'd be happy with that lineup.
Yeah, 3, 4, 5, 8, 9, 10. It's good.
Mm-hmm.
With red being on the ore as well, the 8 ore to get up to the ore port on the 4. You know, so that's potentially good later on. The brick port's useless to them.
Yeah, at the moment, for sure. God.
So I think for red's priority should be then it is the 3 to 1 on the 12-9.
What's your priority right now? I know if I were you, I'd still be hunting for wheat.
Hunting for wheat and...
Or, listen, take what you can get.
Take what I can get, but I think with looking for the wheat, because... But then, well, I think purple was guaranteed to have the wheat anyway with 1 card.
Mm-hmm.
But I think I need...
You wanted a road more?
I need to spread out. I need to build. I need to get onto a port.
And we can see you kind of thinking about... Ooh.
I think... it's
you
more...
want to get to the 6-3?
It's okay. Because you see, with the 1 road, I think I was thinking if I go on the 2, I get the wheat port, but then I'm building 1 settlement on the 2.
Yeah,
but if I can
and your wheat is a 4.
Yeah, exactly. So if I can get down to the 6-3, because you know, again, to go on the 8 brick, to go on the 3 to 1 port, it might be good. But I'm conscious of green coming down to the 6-3 as well. I know it's 3 roads, but. You know,
it's
definitely doable for them.
Yeah, it is doable. Well, they need a lot of 6s and 10s.
Well, I mean, they still need. I mean, the only place they can go is 12-9 coast, 6-3 desert, 3-6 coast.
So I guess
5-2 coast. So either way, they're building 2-3 roads to get out of where they are.
That 6-3 desert is hotly contested. I didn't see that coming. Yeah. There's 3 people who could viably get to it.
Yeah.
Okay, first night card. Oh no, it's not the first night, it's the second night. There's just been so many 7s, I got confused. So
like a city already with on red, on a or like red's primed. If they keep picking, like anything they pick up helps them get a dev card.
Yeah.
And then if they get a city on the 9, 5, 10, like they could be buying a dev card every turn. I could really do it wheat. Really do it for wheat.
You could. Or like if I were you, and another 6 was rolled before I came around, I'd never. Oh! I was going to say I would have ditched for a wait if you get me, but you've got 2 roads in hand. 2 roads. If you choose to use them.
Because now the pressure is off. I don't need. If I get 1 wheat, I can build a road and a settlement.
Yeah.
On the 6. But no.
No, that's a crap hand. It's one of those. I have so much nothings. You know.
Yeah. Yeah, like to being able to build 2 roads is good, but like I just cannot do anything with the wheat, and I'm gonna have to build roads to lower my hand.
Wheat and a brick, or sorry. Okay, you're going 1 for 1.
It's so early.
Yeah, test the waters. Good. I've been amazing.
Yeah, because if you raise the bar for 2 cards for 1, 2 minutes into the game, then you're kind of screwing yourself for later.
Yeah, it's a nasty habit I've recently picked up. Just flashing the cash about, being like,
exactly.
"Go on, please."
So here now we're victim to again, CU shitting the bed on the trading.
CU being CU. Yeah, we get that.
That, yes, because this is, our third game into it where trading issues were rampant still.
That sheep port.
I mean, look, every 6 that gets rolled, I'm getting 2 war.
That is the main thing.
And if I can get if that helps me get a city on the 8-4-3, then
happy days.
A 6 and a 4, you know what I mean? We're good.
You're primed for longest road, or primed to get like the first longest road if you so choose.
Yeah.
And you've blocked green from progressing southeast, so that's great. Question: will you now build out an offshoot road on the 8 to get the 3-1 to get a port that and no shade is more useful?
Yeah. So I think it all depends on the dice.
Yeah.
But if depending on how many roads and bricks and wood I have in my hand, I think I'd go to the 8 port first.
Yes.
Because it's to get it. But if I had, say, 2 roads in hand or as close to 2 roads, then I might go up to the 10-8 and come back down. Because if I can solidify the 10-8, that's first. Because if I go to the 8 port and then red gets a 10-8, I still have the port, but it's a bit annoying.
You're so right. Yeah. 2 roads up and to the right. No, definitely the right move to make.
Again, it's all hypothetical because I've 5 or. But that's the plan, depending on how the dice go.
I would take that. Oh no.
I don't have a wheat.
Sorry, I thought it was.
But to get 6 for sure, because then it would. I just need a 4. Green with the city there as well.
Mm-hmm. Everyone picked up wheat that turn.
Yeah. Cool. But yeah, so with like 11, like not very often, but like they're picking up 3 sheep now.
Wow, 2 cities on the board for red. Okay.
So anything they pick up now, they're picking minimum of 2 cards a turn, and they could just buy so many dev cards.
True that. So there's a good chunk of wheat in the hands of other players as we speak. So this is one of those, like, a 7 would really benefit you.
Yeah. Especially with green being on 9. Purple's fine now because they just built. But now any 8 that gets robbed. So at this stage, it's got to go on the 8.
Yeah, it does. I think green just has to ditch and, okay. So they retain any of that weight. So who are you thinking?
But I think red's the bigger threat at the moment.
And he had exactly what you wanted. Very nice. So we're going on the 8-4-3.
Yeah, for sure.
Very good.
Double brick, loads of wood on a 3. And then, okay, there you go. I just need a 6. We're looking good.
Looks great. Oh, that's so good, yeah. I don't know. You're dead right about going to the 8-10 and loop it around. I just don't know if I'd have that patience. I think if a 3 was rolled, I'd just shoot out and get it. Because an 8 is then a card in hand.
Yeah. No, you're dead. No, definitely with having not much brick and wood in hand, definitely go to the port because it's better to have it. But then either way to loop round, because then to get longest road you can start from the 4-8 start from the 3-8 all the way around the coast. So you know what I mean.
Very nice.
So here we go. So like I'm trying to counter the offers, but then the trading box is disappearing.
Yeah.
So it's ruins it.
One of the necessary evils of playing while CU is.
Yeah.
Doing its updates, doing its thing, getting back on its feet. You'll notice that a lot of our league games this season, or I should say next season, because there's more coming, move over to Colonist.
Yeah, the majority of the games from now on are on Colonist, which is by far better.
It's also nice just to be able to see the chat.
Yeah, exactly.
So, player trade, or are we thinking if no player? Oh, never mind. Take it. Come on, purple, come through.
What are they going to give me?
They're going to give you a wood.
I hope.
Yeah, I'd be really happy with that.
Cool. Yeah. So again, so far so good.
And if a 2 is rolled, it's something for nothing, so it's making that port seem a lot more valuable.
Yes, if a 2 ever gets rolled.
If a 2 ever gets rolled, yeah.
But it's fine. Minimum 2 cards now every time my number gets rolled. I'm only missing out. Numbers I don't have are only 5, 10, and 11, 12. You know what I mean? But 2, 3, 4, 6, 8, 9. They're good. You can get up to the 10. I've got a great spread of numbers.
You do. You genuinely do. Sitting pretty in the lead at the moment. But everyone is picking up.
Yes.
You know, like...
Everyone is trucking along. I mean, yes, okay, I'm on 5 and purple and green are on 3. But with red on 4, everyone's picking up stuff. So everyone can quickly... Do you know what I mean? No one's with no cards, not picking up, wondering what's going on.
Exactly.
Everyone's got lots of cards.
It can escalate so much quicker that way as well.
And when everyone's picking up, it's easier to save. Easier to get in a plan and go, okay, I'm picking up all these things. I can trade these two. So it leads to way more potential.
I'm curious to see, like, purple's got 8 cards. They want a city. So I assume they're after a city or a dev card, which I think means that they're kind of abandoning the 6-3, which fair enough. They've got room. They could go to the 5-2 either, like not as good, but there's room for expansion for them, so I can see where they're not too concerned about losing that.
So yeah, put a city down. Now every 8 that gets rolled. So if I was purple now, I'd go up to, well, I'd go to because they have the road built, I'd go to the 11 coast, because now they're going to get loads of ore, but they need some wheat to turn that into dev cards or cities.
Did you say because they have road built?
No, because they have a road built on the 11-6.
Yeah,
where I'd probably go up
yeah.
to the up, but then that's going to cost them an extra road. They've already got one built, so just pop one more down, because I think red's probably going to win the 6-3 race.
Definitely.
So then put one up to the 11 desert. I mean, it's a nothing one, but
like red has 11 cards. I'd be surprised if they don't settle now.
Yeah, or win the game.
Or
but surely, yeah, they'd have to have enough. Oh, dev card.
Okay. 2 dev cards. Listen, I guess a largest army can oftentimes be more appealing than a one settlement.
Yeah. So much ore, but good, can trade. I'm thinking now at the moment, probably if my hand stays the way it is, 4 ore for a brick, and probably hold it. And because if I don't want to build, I know red's not on brick, but they're buying dev cards, so they could easily have a road building.
Absolutely.
So I don't want to build one road. Yeah, I don't want to build one road between the 4 and the 8, because then if they have road building, quickly go down to the 10-8 coast, and now that mine's wasted.
Yeah, no, I totally get that. Look, just keep that to yourself for the meantime until you can do it, you know, in one, as it were.
If I had to ditch cards, I would. See, I'd also be hesitant to put one road on the 8 coast. Now, the port would be mine, but it might give red the idea then, oh, well, I'll just go to the 10-8 because orange is so far away from it.
Absolutely.
So red is looking at the 10-8 going, okay, we're both 2 roads away from it. It's a race. He's already in one race already. So I don't want to give them an upper hand, or, you know, give them any ideas.
Absolutely. Don't make them realise something that they haven't seen yet themselves or haven't considered yet.
Yeah. So I think purple's kind of desperate for something.
Yeah.
There we go. Because they need sheep, and they're not really picking up any wheat. So yeah, they need a port. They're down on the 5.
Yeah, unfortunately, the 6 and the 5 aren't as lucrative for them as I think.
So I'm thinking now I might
get a dev card,
or a dev card, or see, do I trade the 2 sheep or hold on to the 2 sheep? They're rare, but then it's a card of my choice, and they might hinder me more if a 7 gets rolled.
I'd probably. Oh God, it's tough. Gut instinct, what I would have done is probably looked for brick. And then done exactly that. Literally exactly that. Gotten 2 roads, but not built up in a red. Well,
see now. So for red, I'm already there, and they need 2 roads.
So you're like, I'll let them know what I'm doing.
Yeah.
You're no threat to me just yet, unless you have, I guess, a road building card.
Yes. And you know what I mean. I need wood. Obviously, more so now because I lost it. But before the robber went there, I was thinking if I get an 8, like look at that, 2 11s, was there?
3 12s there. Okay. So that's interesting. So he's got one depth card in his hand. It wasn't a road building because you presume he would have maybe used it. So it's probably another knight, given red largest army. The robber was moved just off the 5 there. So I'd be concerned about what depth. Oh, he has no depth cards in his hand. Never mind. Okay, so only potentially 1 VP on the table as well.
Bringing red to 5, which isn't a huge lot so far.
Yeah, it's early. It's early doors. I know you're in 7 points, but 7 points on a 5 road. It's like, yeah, anything could happen.
Well, I mean, I'm earning from 5. So, I mean, so I'm only joined.
5 roads.
Sorry.
Roads, yeah.
But being on 7 points, so yes, I'm 2 ahead of purple, but we're all earning from the same.
Purple won the 6-3 race, and I didn't even cop it happening. Oh my god.
That's with it is so many cards.
There you go.
But again, like, it has to. It's so dangerous.
Look at purple now. Okay. Whenever a 6 is rolled, that's whatever they want on the wood port.
Yeah.
They've got a city on the 5, so whenever a 5 is rolled, exact same deal, and they're heading down for a 3-1 port with 3 already on the 8. You're in the lead currently. But again, so I'm in the lead on 7, but we're both on 5 on the board. Yeah.
And purple's a way stronger 5.
I would completely
agree. So yes, we're both points on the board. We're both the same, but I think so. Yes, I'm in the lead, but I think they're a stronger player. They're a bigger threat.
Totally.
Yeah,
totally. Great pickup for you there, though.
Yes.
Waiting for a 7 to be there. It is. Asking you shall receive.
But at least, well, if they rob from me, hopefully it'll be
or. Great.
Yeah, I'm gonna take the brick. That'll give me the city.
Green could also snake in there for now longest road and steal it off you.
Big time.
Yeah, kind of.
And with the 6, 10, 12 on the 3-1 port, they could easily get down to the 5-2 coast as well.
They could.
So it's definitely possible. But
to do that, it would be very funny. A dick move, but very funny if purple built just one more road along the 5 coast, just the one, and plonked it there because it makes no odds to them. They could go for the 5 or 2.
Yeah.
But yeah.
I think if the ports weren't like, it's very crucial for purple to get the 3-1 port.
Exactly.
If the port wasn't as crucial for purple, I think I would have put my road instead of the 5 coast between the 5 and the 10 and gone around, because then they own the bottom left corner. They can easily loop. No one's coming down. The odds, like, I'm not going to go there.
No, of course.
And they would give them, it could keeps green to the top of the board, where purple will have the bottom. So, and yeah. I mean, I'm a target. I'm on 8.
No, yeah, you're in the lead on paper, so I'd be hitting you as well, to be honest. I'd have hit your 6.
The 6, yeah.
I think they moved it from there, but you know.
I think still would have put it on the 10. No, maybe the 8. But yeah, I don't know. But then it's only 2 brick, where yes, if a 3 gets rolled at 4 wood is the card of my choice and a wood. So it's still, a 3 gets rolled, it's guaranteed road. I mean, I guess so. Red gone from very strong to not that great.
Not picking up,
not having the numbers, but like, they were definitely a force at the start.
They were. Well, we counted out purple getting the 6-3 almost entirely.
Yeah.
Purple's got in such a great move, like such great positioning. You're dead right, Phil. Hit him hard. Okay. Yeah. So I guess it comes back to what you were saying earlier, when they could have potentially traded to get that settlement down on the 6-3. It was, what will we prioritise? One settlement, which, yes, you pick up from, or a large army, which is double the points. Yeah.
And the way it's going as well, no one's going to take it from them.
No, I don't see that being a threat. Like,
getting crucified by the robber.
You are?
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Again, but it's still, I mean, you can't argue. I'm on 8. I've got 3 cities, but purple is still Like purple, it wouldn't take much. Like they're on a 6-5 wood and on the wood port. And I think that's not, I think no one's really noticing that. Do you know what I mean? And the only port I'm on is a sheep, and I'm on a 2 sheep.
A part of me is like, purple could just... Oh, sweet.
There's all the wood.
Nice. Purple could just like build 3 roads, you know?
Yeah.
Open
Or 4 roads and link up. And then, yeah, exactly.
Although, now I'm curious as to what green's going to do with 15 wood. 2 brick, 2 roads. Oh, he has to.
He has to go down to the 2-5.
Yeah.
Oh, well, linking up, yeah. Because if I was looking at orange, like looking at me at orange, I'd be thinking, well, they have no ports. So I don't have any ports, which means every time I pick up cards, I'm going to be over 7 all the time.
Yeah.
So, where with purple and green, they're on ports.
It's interesting as well with green. I can see why they did that to steel. I don't know. It almost feels a bit early
To start racing for the road.
A little bit, yeah. Because like it's even the playing field. That's very true.
But it's taking the spotlight off me, which...
I suppose you're like, happy days.
But for me, yes. But for green, thinking it could have left the spotlight on me.
Yeah.
And then built.
That's so dangerous, though. Like, you. At 6 points, it's different mid game.
Yeah.
But to do that, like maybe where everyone's sitting on 8 points, I've seen games lost because it was like, oh, I should have started longest road earlier. I wanted to keep the spotlight on me, and then somebody builds longest road on 5 but has a VP.
Yeah.
And it's like someone winning by just getting longest road at the
At
end
the
game with
Yeah.
the minimum. You're like, oh.
I mean, they're on 6. It was a good move because they have longest road, but I
Yeah.
think I might have gone down to the 5-2.
Oh, for expansion, yeah.
Well, to expansion, but not to keep the spotlight on orange, on
Yeah.
me. And then once he built on the 5-2 coast, then linked.
Yeah.
And robbed it out, where now it's even and everyone's looking around going, okay, like everyone's on 6 now.
However, like green has 10 cards, so yeah. He only had to wait 1 orbit to get down there. So
Yeah.
look, it worked out. That's what I was saying. It would have been so funny if purple was like, I'll build it 1 more over. Just
Yeah.
1 more.
But then also as well, by green is still only earning from 4. We're all on 6, but they're only earning from 4. So they've taken longest road, but aren't a threat. Because no one's going to go, oh shit, block green. So it's still kind of working in their favour by myself having the cities.
Mm-hmm.
They can get away with having longest road, where everyone's like, okay, we're all on 6, doesn't matter. So it looks like to keep like, and I think everyone's still. I think what is it? Muscle memory's kicked in now that people are still putting the robber on me, where they're not really evaluating the game. They're going, oh yeah, orange, yeah, there you go.
Yeah.
Where they're like, purple can still link up and potentially take longest road, and purple's in a way more stronger position to rob longest road than green is to hold on to it, because they're only earning from 4.
Yeah.
Where purple's earning from 6 and got the 6 and the 5. Like, look, they're picking up 3 wood for a 5, 2 wood for a 6, and on the wood port. They're insanely strong.
It's a big ask for purple to do that, isn't it? Although at this point...
No, well, if a 5 gets rolled, it's a brick and a road in hand.
Yeah.
They roll a 10 and a 6 or a 5. I mean, they can easily throw down
Look
2,
at
3
that,
roads.
though, it's not there. It's not on their prerogative. They're going at it a different angle. Right now, anyway,
Yeah.
that could change, especially if, like, you build out... Plant a settlement there, upgrade the 6, 11, 12 to a city.
And then go for road.
Yeah.
So 12 cards would really, with the 7 wood, can't do a huge amount. And then because I had longest road, I think everyone's going to be like, not trading with you.
Yeah.
You know, and you get that mentality of no orange without actually realising, oh, well, it's different now.
It's like what you were saying about habit.
Yeah. And clearly, look, old habits die hard if everyone's just like no and everything. So, gonna have to just trade.
Ditch. What would I do?
Well,
You've had no dev cards this game.
Because I haven't had any wheat.
Of course. Well, no, you've had some. You're able to build cities.
But that's from trading. Like trading away all my others. I think I'd get a brick. Or now get a dev card.
Yes, that's what I was thinking. I think a dev card could be beneficial for you now. Even knights, if the habit is in to hit orange, then it doesn't matter if red has 4 knight cards played. You're like, I'll use them.
Exactly, get them off me.
The only other, you've already offered wood for sheep, I imagine, to therefore, do the trade and get yourself a city.
Yeah.
Oh, sorry.
Well, we can't build any more cities.
City,
bloody settlements.
Now, you're plenty brilliant.
So this is good. So now, well, look, if the dice comes back around, the game comes back around to me, settlement in hand, I can afford to lose 2 sheep and 2 wood and still have settlement. But yeah.
Brilliant. Oh, God, can you do it? You've got 9 cards. Oh!
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
But if they go there, it's still blocked off, and they've got the port.
Yeah. No, I get that. I can see. Actually,
we see if they need a port.
They need a port. They do, and you couldn't have gotten 2 settlements down.
Exactly, yeah. And if they put the settlement on the 10-8, I could still just go on the 8.
So that's really put the kibosh now on. Oh, God.
So I literally only have the 6 or the 2-5 to settle left on the board for me.
What would I be doing? What would I be doing? What are you thinking about trying to reclaim Longest Road at this point?
I don't. Well, you see, I can't really.
Okay.
Because I can go around the 6.
You have a max of 2, 4, 6, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Yeah, you have a max of 12. And yeah, green can expand. Green
can all go around
the full 15, like. So, I guess it is a case of get a settlement on.
Well, I need to get to the 5-2.
The 5-2 is the way to go. Yeah.
But then I need 3 brick, and I need a lot of cards for that to happen. And considering nothing's getting rolled for me,
a lot of brick was picked up there. Do you think you could sweeten the deal by doing like 2 sheep for a brick? Anyone, please.
I think everyone's still. I don't think anyone's going to trade with me.
But you're bottom now.
Don't think they see that though, because I've got 3 cities. Again, I think people are still the old habits.
7 cards in hand. Yeah, 2 for 1.
So, there was no way of me, if I did the road to the 5-2, well then, and didn't build a settlement,
he'd have gotten down.
Red can still go there, where I can still go on the 6.
Green can still go down,
green, yeah. And then I can still go on the 6, and I've gained a port.
Yeah.
Because every time a 4 gets rolled, it's 2 something, so, yeah. And this as well, I just needed points on the board, And now green can't settle down there.
Which
so
is
green's
good.
up top of the board.
Green's now rethinking.
Because if I'd gone to the 6 coast now, green could easily have come down. So I've only got 1 spot left to build. So that'll bring me to 8. So I'm looking at, I need the settlement on the 6 to bring me to 8. I have to convert 1 last city, and then it's just dev cards. Because these are the only way I can, because I can't take road. So there's a lot for me to do, but a lot of people can get to 10 easier than me at this stage.
Definitely. That's unfortunate, but I didn't expect Red to make as much of a comeback, like to get back up to 7 points. That's 7 solidly on the board as well, and the largest army, that's going nowhere.
Yeah.
I really don't see that changing.
Because again, it's still, like with all, bar green, all of us are earning from 7. Oh, sorry, no, red's earning from 5 actually, because they've our largest army.
I think green... I don't think green can claw it back. I think green's on 8 points. But I don't think they can claw it back, if you get me.
Green on 7.
9. Yeah, I don't think they can do it in the time. Green's on 7. I think they might have 8 points. Oh, no, sorry. My bad. I thought you had a dev card. So 7. Yeah, I don't think it's in it for green. Yeah, it's between yourself and purple. Watch now. Red will win. Or something like that. But I think it's between yourself and purple.
If red pops down to the 4 coast...
Oh, yeah, a baller move if red did that. To do that to 2 players on either side of the island is pretty funny.
And it being done to them on the purple?
Yeah.
On the 6-3?
Yeah, it would definitely be vindicated. Alright, you've got some trading power at least.
Just not picking up enough though. So I can have like...
I mean, I'd get a dev card.
Yeah. Yeah, I think...
But it is one of those, like, you know, it's very much, oh, I'll get a dev card.
Yeah.
As opposed to, I'll get a dev card.
Yeah, because I want, like, ultimately, that's what I need to do. It's my only chance to win.
Yeah.
But I'd prefer to get on the 6th coast first, and with only 14 cards left, there isn't a huge amount. Woo. So, you know, it's not amazing.
Mm-hmm.
Red with another settlement down on the 10. So red on 8, now possibly 9. If they can get a road and a settlement on the 4 coast, it should be good for them.
Red heard me talking, I swear.
Again, with CU not having a center button for the board.
Literally,
put it in the center.
Oh, sorry, yeah, the map moving. Literally, the 2 people who were like, they're out of it. They happen to hope have pointed up.
So purple now. So again, if I was purple, there's a city there. If I was purple, I would put a road between the 4 and the desert. Because they know red is no stranger to just sniping in. And it's helping them.
I'm still like, the thought didn't enter my head to do it there. I actually tried to do this in a game we played recently.
Oh yeah?
Where I was like, yeah, I played it with you and I was like, I'm going to do it. I'm going to cut off to prevent someone winning and waste, you know, like it was no benefit to me. It was just to do it.
But it's to guarantee.
I did it to the wrong player though.
Oh,
this
yes.
was when you came down. You're like, you really should have done that to me.
Yes, you blocked Gary and didn't block me, and then I just ran it. But then
and I was like, this is why I shouldn't try.
No, but if you had, remember we had said if you had done it to me, Gary would have run away with it. It was literally.
When you think about it, how often is one player in a 3-player game have an opportunity to be on such separate sides so as to block 2 players?
Yeah, exactly. That it's a good move, but you were in a position where to be able to do it with 2 people and both people having the same opportunity was crazy.
It was, and I did it wrong. I basically could have done it wrong either way, and I did.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But it was a lose-lose and a potential win for either of us. But, and again, so because I just didn't have any roads, I would have built a road on the 10 coast just to stop them coming down. But I'd never had a road. Yeah. I mean, if I had a brick and wood in hand, I would have built a settlement on the 10.
Oh, yeah.
Rather than good for red. But I think it is one of those moves that not many people do. And when it gets done, you're like, oh, damn. I need to do that. It's one of those ones. It's like myself putting the robber on yourself.
Oh, yeah. That's
and everyone's like, what are you doing? Why would you put the robber on yourself? But, like, again, if I was red, I would have no problem putting the robber. If I was red and rolled a 7, I'd have no problem putting the robber on the 8 or.
Yeah. That
because to stop purple getting 3 or is way better than, you know what I mean, not picking up 2.
I think both of those tactics are also, they're good late game tactics as well.
Oh, yeah, Jesus.
Because, like, that's the thing, when you're blocking off a road, try and do that late game, basically so you can keep diplomatic open relationships
for sure.
trading.
Oh, this is all later game ones where you
yeah.
wouldn't be putting your robber on yourself first roll of the game.
I know.
But it's definitely later on. Because, like, you know, for red now, like, roads are kind of pretty much useless to them.
I know. it's hard to see how you can win this now, Phil. Just get a settlement down, put you on 8, maybe pick up a dev card which has a VP on it.
Yeah.
It's unfortunately, I'm like, what's the... buy loads of dev cards. Buy loads of dev cards if you can.
Yeah, dev cards is the only way I can do it.
12. Wait, hang on.
There's only 12 left.
And only one being held.
Yeah, so if that's one, I mean, there's either nearly half the deck or victory points.
This got spicy.
Well, I mean, the only way I can win is dev cards. I mean, I have to build a settlement, I have to turn it into a city, and I have to buy dev cards. So in any order, but I have to be done. But it's much easier for everyone else to get to 10 before me.
And look at the hands of the 2 other players to go before you.
Well, green's on 8, possibly 9, with 12 cards in hand. I mean, there's a road and a settlement for the win.
So that was surprising, because I have to say, green was the underdog story there.
Yes.
I did not expect them to come first. I would have expected them to come stone last, actually.
Yeah.
My guesses would have been purple to take it. Then it would have been between you and red, just because red made such a really great late game comeback to get up to where they were. So unfortunate, Phil.
Not the greatest. Last. It says third there, but last in the game because it's joint second for the other 2.
So point pickup is only 1.
So terrible. Pretty devastating for red and purple, because both come second, so they came joint second on 9, so they only get to finish the game on 9 points, but then only get 2.5 points for the board.
Really wondering now if purple thinks they should have gone inwards into the island and connected their roads, because just from what they were picking up, I really felt like longest road was purple's to rob, to get and then throw away. But they never even attempted to go near it. It was basically just you and green. So that's quite interesting.
I think because purple were so strong, they were the same points. Red is large for me. Purple was earning from all their points. Mm-hmm. So they had 8 points on the board. They were earning from 8. Where everyone else I was less than them, and green and red were high up, but they were not earning from 2 of their victory points. So purple was definitely the strongest player, I think, throughout the entire game.
Completely agreed. Yeah,
definitely the strongest player, but just obviously just at the end just couldn't get enough. I mean, to finish on 9, I mean, Jesus, red and purple on 9. They could have probably won on their next turns.
Yeah.
And then, because it would certainly I was going nowhere on my turn.
I was definitely expecting, if a 7 had been rolled, purple would have had to ditch half of their cards as well, because they had 8 in the end game and green had 12. But depending on what purple had, they could have easily just... I think, look, we also the dev card deck. It would have made more sense for everyone just to keep buying it. Yeah, because you're going to pick up a point.
With green green had a point, and then... So it might have been, we checked the last time we checked, it was 12. They was one maybe bought. So out of 10, 11 cards left, 4 of them were victory points. That's very strange.
Very rare. Very rare that does happen. An unshuffled deck in game. So,
but look,
we said you needed a win to get out of the danger zone.
I needed a win, and I did the opposite and came last.
Yeah, so you're securely in the danger zone, I think it's safe to say.
I'm very much on the highway to the danger zone.
You desperately need a win, but we're not talking about a win just to keep you middle of the table. It's a win to stop you from being relegated now. Yeah,
a win. It's not you're right. It's not a win just to get to the top. It's a win to not die.
Awesome.
But yes.
And with that, riveting stuff. Let's see Phil fight for his life.
Let me see if yes. Okay. That's the game. Not very good. Finishing 4th, 1 point. So I need a miracle.
I love your tone. That's the game that you just watched. I hope you enjoyed it.
And because no one else did. And except for green.
I had fun.
Fair play, green. Yeah. And as long as you had fun.
That's the main thing.
So thanks so much for watching. Check out the other videos. We have Carly's games, my games. We have the rest of our season to come. Subscribe if the mood takes you. You can get us a coffee, link below. And thanks so much for watching.